April 2nd is World Autism Day, and it's part of a National Autism Awareness Month. Autism is now diagnosed in 1 out of every 110 children here in the U.S., and more children will be diagnosed this year with autism than with AIDS, diabetes, and cancer combined. Now, boys are 4 times as likely to be diagnosed with autism as women. Now, autism and neurological diseases like it are difficult, not only for the person living with it, but the families as well. Itinerus is a Latin word for the Journeys and startup, nonprofit, community-based adult service provider for people with autism. Now, it provides adults on the autism spectrum with supported employment and paying and volunteer jobs, as well as recreational and educational opportunities. Brian Munn is the president of Itinerus, and he's here to talk about this program and what's down the road for many people dealing with this, families dealing with this, because unless you have a family member or a loved one dealing with autism, a lot of people don't realize that when they hit 21 years old, that's sort of like the golden age in terms of coverage and whatnot, isn't it?
Things change. Individuals, kids are entitled to an education up to age 21, but after that they're only eligible for DDA, Developmental Disability Administration, services from the state of Maryland.
What does Itinerus do to help these families?
Well, we are an adult service provider agency, so when a family gets, or an individual gets funding from DDA or is willing to pay privately, we help them with supported employment, vocational training, educational and recreational opportunities. And the interesting thing is that we're community-based. This is not a center-based facility. Our clients will be out in the community working at one thing in the morning, maybe a volunteer job in the afternoon, recreational activity after that. Just different things, a varied program during the day and also during the week.
And for those who may not know, you have a very personal attachment to this.
Yes.
As you live with a son who's been dealing with autism.
Yes, my son Mickey is 20. He's nonverbal, relatively low functioning, but he's a great kid. He's a happy person. He tucks us in bed at night. Sweet kid. Sweet kid.
Now, ABC recently had a feature on Mickey and you and how you guys have worked on patterns with him and how people are dealing with and caring more for children with autism. Working with Mickey, is there a formula for success, or do you have to is it an individual basis for the parent to the child?
It's very much individual. The saying is that if you know one individual with autism, you really only know one individual with autism. So it's a spectrum disorder from mild to severe. The intelligence level can be low or high. They're all very unique and with diverse characteristics.
There may be some family members or parents out there right now who may feel lost and sort of on their own, on an island, dealing with a child. What message would you send to them?
I would tell them to contact Pathfinders for Autism. I was the founding president of Pathfinders for Autism before getting involved with Itinerus. And Pathfinders provides information on resources, medical, educational, recreational, all those sorts of things. And the neat thing about Pathfinders is that they have a person you can call and talk to. And if they don't know the answer, they will get you the answer.
There's the information for you on the screen right now, the Resource Center. The helpline is 866-806-8400 or 443-330-5341. Also an email address and website there at the bottom. Now, information for Itinerus. If people want to contact you, how do they go about doing it?
ItinerusBaltimore.org is our website, and you can contact us via that website. And I also want to point out we're having our first gala fundraiser this Friday night, April 1st, kicking off Autism Awareness Month. It's Set Sail with Itinerus. It's taking place on the Spirit of Baltimore cruise ship in the Inner Harbor. Dinner, drinking, dance, other entertainment. Live and silent auction should be great.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Continued success with
this.
Thank you. Again, Brian Munn. For more information on this, go to those websites we just showed you, or go to abc2news.com. We'll have the information up on our screen, or on the website, rather, about 11 o'clock this morning.